Hello, everybody, and welcome to the 1950s NASCAR Cup Series. We're going to start out with our qualifier. Today we're at Daytona Beach. Larry Jones is qualified first. I don't know what's going on with the '03 car, but he has an issue. He's going to have to go all the way around the track. He's probably not going to make the race. Top 21 make the race. Green flag is out. L24 has a lead. Dang, I don't know if he jumped the start or what, but that seemed like he did. Just Liam in the 10 car. Then we got Cost. Then we got Harms riding at your top 5. Green flag's out. Whoa, they're hopscotching in the dirt over there. Almost 3 wide for the lead. Larry Jones blocks Just Liam. It's going to be a crazy one, guys. We have 55 cars in the series so far. That we ended the last series with 58. We started it with 40 something. So we already started this one with more, and this one's going to be crazy. So Larry Jones is going to lead them off. Here comes Just Leon on the outside. This is a 2-lap qualifier race. The main event will be 6 laps. Top 21 from both heats will advance to the main event. And it looks like we got about a 6-car breakaway from the pack in the front up here. But as we go back, we know about back here is what matters in the points, because these are the people battling to keep in the position and make the race. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cars will be out. So right now it looks like the '02 of Colin Cropley is the last guy to make it at the moment, if that English makes sense. Anyways, guys, if you are enjoying this video, make sure that you smash the like button. And it looks like Just Liam just took the lead. We're coming over to the white flag. The only reason why we're doing 2 laps instead of 1 like last season is because it glitches out. Mark Cost is now trying to take the lead here. They have definitely broken away more than they did last season. Last season there was a lot more cars closer together at this track. It may be a little bit different. I think they're topping out about the same, but it looks like DeBeal the third is not going to make the main race, as he is now a lap down with only 1 lap to go, so it's impossible for him to catch up. Coming to the white flag, this is going to be Larry Jones trying to take the lead, but it looks like Just Liam will lead the lap. It's going to be close. White flag is out. Just Liam, L24, trying to make up for his failed attempt to win the championship or even a race last season. He's going to try this season, driving for the same team. Max Costa in the 24. Jensen Freddy is in position. And right now the last transfer spot is Kyle Gordon in the 38. Paul Greenwell, I believe it's Paul, is 22nd. Just needs to pass 1 car to make the main event. We really want to stay on the asphalt here. If you go in the sand, it will slow you down, so you want to stay on this paved road. And so far there hasn't been a crash, which is kind of surprising. Carl has lost the draft. In fact, he may have gotten spun last lap because he's pretty slow. So far, everything's so good. Just Liam is leading still. How's the battle back here going? Kyle Gordon is just in front of the '02 of Train Boy, and Greenwell has 2 cars he's got to pass to make it now. The 38 is the last transfer spot to make the main event. This is going to be crazy. This is going to be crazy, because I have no idea who's going to make it or who's not. Larry Jones coming for the lead. We got Just Liam behind him. 3 wide is probably going to happen soon. Liam doesn't just want to make the race. He wants to win this to prove something, I guess. That's going to force them to be 3 wide. No draft for 24 on the outside. That's going to hurt him, I think. Oh, Harms was thinking about passing, then he's like, wait, I'm going to stick with the draft. Larry Jones has the most draft with 3 cars there, and that's going to allow him to get a big boost. Coming into the final turn. Oh, no way! Cost got taken out, but I think he saves it. No, he doesn't. They got to get going. Holy cow. 24's in the wall. They were so far ahead, I think they're still going to make the race, luckily. Larry Jones goes on to win. And yes, all those guys that got wrecked just now did make the main race. 4 wide here. Oh, no. Jacqueline is now in position. Cropley in the fence. The 12 of Abel driving a car that won the championship last time may not make the race. In fact, he didn't. Paul Greenwell is the last car to make it. Sonic for Life made it. Oh, Abel did make it. Abel did. Colin Cropley is the first car to not make the race, followed by King Ellis. Hodak, oh, that guy was a championship contender last season. Train Boy will not make it. Jameson will not make it. Carl will not make it, and neither will the DeBeal the third. Holy cow, guys. That was crazy. Your top 21 made the main race, so we'll go on to heat number 2. All right, guys, we are back here with heat number 2. Here is your qualifying. We got Sloan in the 4, Richard Mowery. That's a rookie, I believe. Tim Pitch in the 06. He was in the actual 6 last season, I believe. Pringles man in the 77 trying to come back this season along with UMB 40 in the 40. NASCAR fans looking to drive for a new team, and we're about to go green flag racing, or we already are. Sloan trying to make up for last season, as I believe it was airbase that he didn't make the race, and that killed his championship hopes, basically. Is your champion, is the defending champion in this race? Yes, he is, but he's last. Brian Martinez off the pace. I'm not sure why. That's not good news for him. He's probably going to miss the first race right off the back after winning the championship last season, which will, you have a little bit of a bigger chance if you miss a race to make it now that there's 8 races in the season instead of 5. We got a new leader, Mowery. This is his first time on a NASCAR track. He's already leading. Oh, a little bit of contact. He gets spun out. They're hopping. Holy cow. They jumped the track. All 6 leaders, big wreck. They're still hopping for some reason. Holy cow. They got excited, apparently. And that took out all the leaders, and now they're not in position to make the race. Arthur Richard is leading by himself, but he's not going to have any draft. That's going to slow him down in a minute. Here comes UMP 40. Oh, my gosh. Anybody wreck out of the race because of that? Brian Martinez is still off the pace. Perez is in the back. These guys were already back here. Walker is not in a good position. And neither is Pringles man or Mowery after that, as they are probably just barely outside the position. In fact, Mowery is the transfer spot right now, I believe. So hopefully they can draft back to the front. I don't know how much damage they have. UMP 40 is going for the lead. These guys are going 105 with no draft, while these guys are only going 101. How are the guys with no draft? Okay, they're slowing down a little bit while these guys are speeding up, but it's going to take them a while to catch up. I'm not sure how many seconds back they are, but it is quite a few. But battling side by side like this is going to make mistakes. Holy cow, that was weird how they played hopscotch earlier and jumped. Pringles man literally jumped on the car in front of him. That's dangerous. White flag is out for Arthur Richard, UMP 40 in second right behind him. How big is their lead right now? 3.6 seconds. That's actually pretty big. So Richard should be able to finish this in position. Last transfer spot right now is Mowery, but he's about to be passed by Walker here. No, Mowery does hold him off on the outside. Pringles man is in position to make the race too. Right now, Walker, Tingley, Trolls, Perez. Oh no, you're kidding me. Sloan. What happened to Sloan? Was he in that wreck? And Brian Martinez finally made it to the pits. Both of them are not going to make the race for sure. Once again, Sloan is going to miss the first race of the season. Oh my gosh. How? How does that even happen? These cars behind the leaders are going way faster than them right now. But is that enough to actually catch them? 3.5 seconds is a long ways. Not enough to catch him for this turn. And they got to make this turn without crashing like the last guys did. And it seems like they're going to do so. 3 by 3 by 3. Lightning McMeme is leading this pack. These guys are still side by side. They've been side by side for like ever. And that is really messing each other up because the cars behind them are going to draft and catch up fast. Pringles, man, still in 20th, while Maury's still 21st. They have not been able to catch up to the pack in front of them. That's bad news for Walker unless he can finish in front of those guys. Arthur Richards still leading him off. UMP 40 behind. I think they got pretty big leads still, as they're going about the same speed. Little bit more draft for the cars than behind them, but they're not really getting that much more momentum. They're almost 5 wide coming into this turn, though. It's going to be crazy. UMP 40 trying the inside. Arthur Richards kept the outside last time, and it was enough to keep it going. Holy cow, here comes the battle of everybody else behind him. I'm not even sure who's going to win this one. But it is going to be really close. These guys were side by side for an entire lap at a 4-mile track. Arthur Richard is going to win the first qualifier, followed by all of these guys. We got to look and see who's going to make the qualifying attempt. Walker needs to pass. A little bit of contact into the 58, trying to get by him. Tries the outside line. Not enough to do it, though. Maury will be your last transfer. Holy cow. Walker does not make the race just by an inch. Sloan is going to try to get back on the track for no reason, but he won't make your race. Tingley misses out. Perez trolls. And Martinez had something wrong with his tire right from the beginning of the race, and that's why he did not make it. That's bad news for him. What the heck are you guys wrecking for after the caution? Holy cow. I mean, not even after the caution, after the race. Let's go to the green flag in the next one. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Battle at the Beach 200. We are at Daytona Beach, 4.1-mile track in the sand, in the asphalt. We're going 6 laps this season instead of 4. Somebody had an issue before we even started. That's White Lion in the pits. Larry Jones is your pole sitter right here, along with Richard Mowry Pitch. Koss, Liam Dewitt, Kennedy Austin, and Pringles Man ran out your top 10. Green flag is out. There's the rest of the field. Don't know if I gave you guys too much time. Mowry, luckily he made the race because he qualified really good on this one too. Hopefully he doesn't crash. Same for Pringles Man. Those guys barely made the race and then they qualified really good, so now they're up here. L24 did not make the race, and I don't know why, because I thought he finished up there, but for some reason he must have got disqualified. They put him a lap down, so he didn't make it when I thought he would have. Who does that put in position for instead? The person that luckily makes it every freaking time somehow, Colin Cropley. He ends up making it when he shouldn't have. Larry Jones gets put in the wall. Oh, big hit there. That's Arthur Richard doing some hopscotching over there. Oh my gosh, Larry Jones wrecked with Arthur Richard last season at this track, but it was at the end of the race. This time it's early on the first lap, 2 leaders. Arthur Richard going to try to keep it going. Austin is stopped on the track. Something's wrong with that car. Well, Larry Jones, once again, not going to win a race after qualifying pole. Just Liam's looking strong here. The only car to beat him in the qualifier was Larry Jones, so now he's looking strong. Here is Mark Kost in the 25. Oh my goodness. That was crazy. Larry Jones is out of the race. Hopefully I remember to take a look at that replay because, yeah. White line still hasn't gone yet either. Remember, you got to at least start the race to get points. And White line has not started the race. So that would really hurt him having to make the race and then his car doesn't even work and he doesn't get any points. That would be terrible. So hopefully his car works enough to get at least last place points. That's better than nothing. 2x2 going into this turn. Who will lead the first lap of the 1950 season? It's going to be Mowry. The first lap that matters at a 1950 in his first lap that matters. He leads it. Wow. Mowry might be a strong one. Come out of nowhere. Just Liam's also a rookie. Found himself leading a little bit earlier. Kennedy's also a new one, I believe. And we got some other people like Koss, DeWitt, Pitch, UMP 40, Harms, Solis. Solis is one that really wants to make up for his championship hopes last season. He would have probably been the most consistent driver last season if he didn't get wrecked on the last race. Basically handing the championship to Martinez, who was very consistent. He actually made every race. That 12 car made every race under Martinez. They're loose! They're crashing DeWitt! Oh, just about plowed in the wall. Luckily, they save it there. Once again, Pringles man gets wrecked. Luckily, I don't think too much happened there. I forgot what I was even saying now. You guys are maniacs. Mowry is still your leader. It looks like he's probably going to lead lap 2. Now we have a 3-car breakaway from the pack up here. I was talking about Solis somehow. That he just... Oh, the 12 car that won the championship did not make the race. I believe that was the car that was having issues. Didn't even get to start. And the driver that won last season did not make the race because he had issues. How much bad luck is that? The car and the driver both did not make the race in 2 separate cars with 2 separate drivers. Interesting. White line in the 000 still has not started, but he hasn't called it quits yet. Arthur Richard is out of the race, and the 82 is out of the race. Somehow Larry Jones has not called it quits yet, but you know he's out of the race. I don't know what happened to the 33. Mowry leads lap 2 also. Oh! DeWitt gets taken out. Behind him, they're all over the place, bouncing in that sand. That sand's pretty bouncy this season, apparently. That's Ark in the 13. I believe he's new. Lightning McMean gonna blow right by these guys. Connor Jacklin in the 1. In the 101. Giobaldi is driving the 07 this season. He didn't have too bad of a season last season, I don't think. Sonic for life in the 38. Who else we got here? We got Jake in the 9. I believe that's a new driver. Greenwell, Kyle Gordon. Rutler driving the same car he did last season. He got a pole position at Bowman Gray and then got like destroyed in that race. That was about his highlights. They already made the turn. Luckily, nobody died in the turn. Sterling. Not too bad. 13th. Oh, what am I talking about? Abel is in the race. How the heck did he make the race? Oh, is he the one that made it because of 24? Not making it? Never mind, I'm wrong. Everything I said about the 12 car, I was wrong. He did barely make the race. But dang, 14th is not as good as the... Well, actually, Martinez was probably around that position last season, too, in that car. So maybe it's just not a big, long, straightaway car. Maybe it's better for the short tracks or dirt tracks. Sand is different. I think. Mowry and Liam are leaving Cost in the dust, and somehow they're still faster than all these other pack of cars. I think it's because they're staying single file. If they go side by side, it's going to slow them down. Larry Jones called it quits. The 000 car did get to start the race apparently, and his clutch goes out, and the 33's out of the race. They have a 6.5 second lead. We're coming to halfway home this time by. Mowry leads all the laps so far. 3 laps to go. Mowry is still your leader. Solis is now 4th, passing Harms that lap, and Kennedy's on his way up. He went from 10th to 7th, trying to get 6th. Somehow Pringle Man is still up here in the top 10. There's crashing in the back. Once again, the 79 of DeWitt. Quaxon. I don't even remember that car. Oh, contact! As he has not gotten up to speed yet. That's Giobaldi getting involved there as he gets stuck behind. All these guys making moves, getting by him. They're really having a hard time getting back on the track. Then we got D's Nuts, Nice Trailer, and Trexius also struggling. DeWitt's really having a hard time getting back up to speed. Along with Quaxon, holy cow. Mowry's still leading him off. I don't know what happened to Liam, but something did because he got passed. Still got a big block of cars. They're bouncing. It's causing issues. Everybody's sliding all over. Holy cow, they're still bouncing. Every single one of them. Every single one of the cars in this pack have problems. Solis gets high-centered. He's going to need a tow. Are you kidding me? How much bad luck can that guy have? Holy cow. I'm not going to try to pronounce that, but I believe it's like... I just said I wasn't going to try it, and then I said I believe it's Gutierrez. I might be wrong. I probably said it so wrong. Well, none of these leaders have draft, but these guys that do have draft just got slowed majorly down. And they were 8 seconds back even before then. Mowry's going 106 without any draft. The next ones are going 101 and 95. Liam is fast with draft, but it looks like without it, he's probably going to get swallowed up by this pack. If they can catch him. Sterling back here. I don't know what I was doing there. Timmy trying to get by here. This is for 4th place. I can't believe Solis got high-centered. I don't think he'll call it quits, but it doesn't matter unless there's another wreck that takes out other people. 2 laps to go for your leader, Mowry. Cost still 2nd. 3rd is still Liam. Seems like they've been wrecking coming out of this corner a lot, but now that we're actually paying attention to it, nothing's happening here. McGill trying to do decent in the 18. We got a few more cars here. 12 got loose of Abel, but he was able to save it. I keep trying to call him Abel, but it's Abel, so I keep pronouncing it Abel. Well, at least that time... Where's the 79? Never mind, Dewitt hasn't even had a chance to not crash, but there isn't any cars there, so I'm pretty sure he's not going to. 111 miles per hour by himself. Liam just about to get caught by the pack, as he is almost 12 miles per hour slower. They're going to run him over. I don't know if he has some damage or if he just didn't have draft and his motor's just not as strong, but everybody's going to pass him there. Oh my goodness. He's going to try to get in line with them and hopefully be able to... Whoa, the 3 got loose hopping. A lot of wheel hopping in this track. I don't know what the difference is this season, but looks like the track's pretty bouncy. 95 miles per hour for Mowry. Cost, I believe, is still might be somewhat strong enough to stay in front of these guys, but Liam was not. But is Liam keeping up with them? No, he's not. Yeah, he must have damage or something wrong with his car because he's not even able to keep up with the pack. That hurts. That hurts a lot. We're coming to the white flag this time by. Got a pack of cars here, a pack of cars there. Here's a pack of cars. Looks like they're teammates. They're the same exact paint scheme. McMean doing McMean things. Speaking of things, there's Josh Things. Oh, jeez. Josh Things forcing it 3 wide, trying to pass Sonic for Life and Greenwell. Now 4 wide with Kyle Gordon. So we have more stuff going on in the pack. Giobaldi's 31st. Mowery's leading it. Final lap for Mowery. Final lap for Cost. Cost lost 4 seconds that lap. Has the pack lost time or are they gaining time? They have lost a ton of time too. So Mowery is so fast. That's scary. That 58 car might have been the car people should have picked last season. I hope he's not too good to where he just straight up dominates. Last time we thought the car that was going to dominate didn't end up dominating, didn't even get finished top 10 in the points, so just saying. Mowery is probably going to put on a clinic for this race. We haven't had anybody in this series lead every lap and win, I don't think yet. So we're about to have that happen today. Everybody is up to speed. DeWitt's really slow in there. Nice Trailer's pretty slow back there. He might have had an issue. One more long straightaway for Mowery. 4 wide coming in the turn. This is the last lap. Don't crash on the last lap. They didn't. Pringles man's forcing it 4 wide on the inside though. This is going to be a crazy finish. I have no idea who's going to get third. Harms. We got Pitch. We got UMP40, who I believe is the fastest car, or the car in front right now. Devil was drafting with Pringles Man, but he stopped. Pringles Man going to get in line. I believe they actually might catch Cost this. Might not catch him, but I think they're going faster than him for sure. Mowery's still leading it, going 102 miles per hour by himself. I have no idea how he's doing that. Definitely knows how to set up a car for long straightaways, that's for sure. Liam got by Rado somehow. I don't know what happened to Rado. Something happened to him and it knocked him back. We're coming to the finish line. Mowery is going to win your Battle at the Beach 200 along with Cost finishing 2nd place. Not a bad finish for him. He just wasn't able to keep up with the draft. 3rd place. Now this is where the battle goes on. 4 wide coming out of the corner. Tim Pitch will end up 3rd place, followed by UMP40, followed by NASCAR Fan, and then I have no idea after that. It's too close to call. And after that pack, we got Solis getting back on the track. Gutierrez, is that 10th? That is 10th place for him. Just Liam does not end up in the top 10 after being pretty strong. I'm not sure what happened to him. It looks like he might get 14th place. 15th goes to Ark. Abel, 16th. That's not too bad. As we go on through the rest of the field. McGill's slow for some reason. I don't know what happened to McGill at the end. But holy cow, luckily they're past the finish line because that could have been bad. Jake. And then we got D's Nuts in 30th. Battle for 31st. Can Giobaldi get past Traxius? I don't know how to pronounce it, but he cannot. Traxius is going to beat the 7 of Giobaldi. And I believe this is the last car to finish. Do it. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed That is a lot of cars that wrecked out of the race. Let's go take a look at the official results. Here's your official results. Mowry wins it, leading all the laps. He's the only driver to lead a lap in the year of 1950 so far. Oh crap, that's crazy. Cost is up here. Pitch. Who else is good? Definitely going to go to Connor Jacklin, hard charger of the day. He gets a lot of hard chargers. He just doesn't qualify well, but gets through the crashes and seems to finish. So that's not bad. As long as he makes the race, he gets a hard charger award, it seems like. Just barely, though. Sterling had a pretty good attempt to do it, too. As we go through the rest of the field. Not too bad. And, wow, this guy didn't even qualify. D's nuts. He didn't even have a qualified time. He must have crashed during qualifying, but 42nd to 30th, that could have been worse. And last place points goes to White Lion, who had his clutch go up before the race started. Luckily, they gave him points for it somehow. And Larry Jones, your pole sitter, gets the headache of the day because he's a higher number. Arthur Richard also having trouble today. And Austin in the 33. Solis didn't have a good day either. Neither did Do It. Dang, there are a lot of people have some issues. Anyway, your point standings, Mowry, obviously, it's going to be almost identical to what you just seen. Well, actually it is, because he led every lap. So, yes, your point standings are exactly the same as the finish. Next race, Airbase 200. This time we're going to go 25 laps instead of 20. Hopefully we see you guys there. Make sure you smash the like button if you enjoyed this video. Subscribe if you're new. Ring the bell, all that good stuff. Comment who you think driver of the day was. We'll see you guys next time.